The S&P 500 daily cloud chart shows the lagging line 26 bars back, approaching the bottom of the cloud 26 bars back. And here's the bottom of the cloud 26 bars back in bright green. And all the other bright green areas, the 20 simple moving average, upper stark band trend factor down to R1 and R2 are all gray areas, as price in the pre-market hours for the S&P 500 is 43.46. And there are other gray areas in the actual gray color that are plus or minus 10 points from where the pre-market hour price is. Weekly diamond bottom line 2, pivot point, daily high channel 3, S1, the 21 EMA. So punch through the bottom of the cloud 26 bars back to the upside. The daily baseline and current price is up there, along with the weekly conversion line, the relative retracement level 100 simple moving average 43.95, 50 EMA near there, and the 35 simple moving average that is near there also. And the zigzag moved to the bottom of yesterday's bar on the 9th, so it has a few more days of this similar price action of higher lows and possibly higher highs, mainly higher lows. And there will be a swing point here to the upside. And the conversion line and baseline 26 bars back are quite close together here for the next couple of days. Then the baseline takes a turn downwards, but for the next couple of days they will equal or come close to the bottom of the cloud over here and the top of the cloud. And then the baseline heads down a little and is flat around 44.38 for several days. Conversion line bumps up 26 bars back. So this will be the next area of resistance when it gets through the bottom of the cloud to the upside. And the qualified supply projection printed from this qualified only supply line. So there was a close above the previous day's close on the 9th here, and that satisfied the rules for printing the qualified supply projection, but this qualified supply line is not confirmed. So more drastic upside in the immediate time frame is skeptical. And the QQE fast went above the QQE slow in yellow here, which took a dip down, and the fast took a dip up. So that's a nice crossover from a low level below 50. Anytime it happens below 50, and that's a pretty good sign of more room to the upside. Turn around and head south drastically, and today this ongoing demand line is at 42.22.70. Blast completely to the upside, and this ongoing supply line is at 47.13 for today, and then the one above it here is at 44.74.57, and this one up here is at 4602.35. And here's the Stark band, upper band, moving up, so I'm sure at the open this will bump up more, so it should be out of the 4350 zone, possibly up into the 4360 area. The channel 3 high is at 4345.37, so price starts the day right on top of it or around it, that area there. And here's the Bollinger Band mid-band, 43.35, right underneath current price in the pre-market hours. And the 21 EMA also in dashed blue right underneath the Bollinger Band mid-band, 4339.22. And then the 20 simple moving average is right above the channel 3 high at 4349.58, and both the 21 EMA and 20 simple moving average are moving down, so it should be easy for price to get above and stay above those two averages there, the 20 simple and solid blue, the 21 EMA and dashed blue. And the overlap 3, which I have configured using DeMarc's parameters, has given the buy signal for the S&P 500. I'll zoom in a little. I have it configured to recognize areas of possible trend exhaustion to the downside, and it did print here, and the companion indication for that is to have a down close before it on this bar, and then the bar before that an up close, and then the bar before that a down close. So this is the low close for this downdraft right now, and this overlap signal and the companion high-low closes here work best on individual equities, but it does give indications at the index level and is worthy to sit up and take notice of. And here's the relative retracement, disqualified up 1 at that level, and then there's level 2, and then it has a magnet level here, 4537.41. Believe it's this close way over here. Yes, the July 27th close is the magnet level, and price made it above the disqualified buy risk level from this sequential buy countdown completion 13, and it could become qualified with a close below it today at 4290.16, so get a close below that level, and this disqualified buy risk level will become qualified, and then it's a high bar to get lower than this low for the next day after that, but one step at a time, get below it and it's qualified, and the conversion line and current price is near there too for support. And the Shanday momentum indicator is moving up nicely. It's at negative 25.81. Had quite a low over here of negative 59.72, so almost negative 60. That's quite low. Definitely was oversold. And the fast trigger up is still pointed up and to the right. Has no indication of rolling over yet. And the slow trigger up is fast approaching the oversold 25 line. So get above there and move up quickly to meet up here, and that would be a good indication, but would expect some downside as the fast trigger up would more than likely roll over, leaving the slow trigger up in this area. Again, that's a best case scenario. And the pressure up is still at -2 down here and has not moved off of that yet. And here's the REI, DeMarker 1, ROC, and DMI index here. And it looks like DM1 has printed an oversold region here. So it just needs to get above oversold 40 right there. If it gets above that, and ROC is already above its oversold here, and REI is above its oversold. So when DM1 gets above its 40 line here and starts moving up, that is a strong buy signal. Until that happens, it's caution flags still a little bit, even though the overlap 3 did print. That's a good indication that the DM1 will follow. And the blue 4 simple moving average is above the 9 simple moving average in red. So now they both have to get above this 18 simple moving average up here, 4336.80, and that will be a decent crossover there once we get the blue above the red and both of them above the 18.